Hello, here's your weekly reading for May 28th, 2018. We've got the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords represents yourself coming out of a rocky situation where the ground, as you can see from the card, the ground feels a little unbalanced, but you've reached the top of the mound, and it's about looking forward to new ideas, new goals, and it is really, the sword also represents that you've got the knowledge that you need or require, and that with the sword, if you need to, you can cut any ties that you need to. You can cut away the cords of naysayers. And you can see it's almost the birds that are in the sky, that are in the formation. It's almost like you've got all your ducks in a row. Like they're not ducks necessarily, but it's about having everything in order. The clouds are clearing and it's ready to seize the day. It's like we're ready to seize the day. So it's all about new beginnings, new ideas, coming out of something that was a little bit unsteady, but ready to take a leap of faith. And wonderfully, this card, the wish card, the Eight of Cups, is right beside it. So whatever you've been wishing for and thinking about is about to come fruition. And of course, it all depends on your mindset. If your mindset is thinking, oh, I'll never get it, or it'll never happen to me, well, then it can't, can it? So it's really important that you set your sights on being able to achieve whatever it is. You need to know what you want, and you need to know in quite minute detail. Where do you want to be in 2 years? How do you want it to be? Who do you want around you? Who needs to be cut away? The people that aren't believing you, the naysayers. Surround yourself with people that are going to support you and uplift you towards these goals that you've got. It's also showing with the arms crossed, maybe not to be a bit too smug, with everything starting to come into place. You still need to keep your little ducks in a row. And I think with the symbolism too, with the cups being in a row, that just keep everything in order, keep everything in check, but it can happen. I also like the way the man in the wish card is sitting. He's sitting ready to take action. Just think about, sit like that yourself. If you sit with your legs a smidge apart, it's easy to get up, easy to rearrange whatever it is that you need to rearrange. So what a wonderful card, the wish card. The next card is really about walking away. Again, you've got cups. It is like walking away from things that don't serve you anymore, from things that are making you unhappy, and following your dreams. The water, having the water there as symbolism, it's really like a higher realm, almost a higher level of thinking differently than you have before, thinking of what's really pulling at your heartstrings, something that you really need to do. Have a look at that. And he's not struggling with the staff or the cane that he's holding. It is assisting him, just like earlier we've seen the Page of Swords. He has the sword to assist him to remove any obstacles or cut ties of anything that he needs to. And in this, the symbolism is the staff or the cane is there to assist. And it could be, again, with the ideas that you have, and looking at the moon. It's the full moon, it's the other phase of the moon. It could be something that you've been waiting for a while, but the time is ripe, time is now. It also means that it could take a little while for your wish to come true. However, if you don't start and don't do it now, you'll miss the boat. You'll always be saying one day, one day, one day. So it's really important that you have a bit of faith in yourself and in your ideas, and take the time to set it up. Set things up for yourself. Know what you want. Just like a painter taking the time to prepare really well before they paint, a house painter. You know how they tape everything up and, really choose the colors, test pots, etc. It's like this, set everything up, have a really good think about how you want to go about achieving what you want, and start, even if it's the tiniest thing, even if it's a business name or gathering a group of people around to talk over your ideas, whether you need to write the business plan down, whatever it is, whether it's even a life plan of moving or shifting, anything like that. You just need a bit of a plan, have a dream, set yourself in, go to the future, think, what's going to be around me? Who's going to be around me? What's it going to look like? Enough for that one. And again, this is about moving away from things that were blocking you, moving away from feelings that were overwhelming. And it is going into smooth water, and I believe there might be somebody that could help you do that as well. Look at the supports that are around you. Who is around you? Who is encouraging you? I'm encouraging you. I think it's just wonderful to try anything new. You do need stability, of course. We all need to be able to pay our bills, but just see what you can do outside of what you're already doing, or see what supports there are if you are moving or thinking of moving away. Just be around kind people that support you, and take the time to, again, know where you're headed. Don't just go blindly. Don't just quit jobs without knowing where you're going to go next. That's not really a smart way to go about it. But this person, this gondolier, seems to know exactly where to head. He's sailing these people away, or gondoliering them away to calmer waters, and to leave the rest behind. So that's your reading for the week of May 28th onwards. So really think about your future, your wishes. Look ahead, don't look back. If you'll notice the very last card, they are not looking back. They are moving away from a very glum situation by the look of it, and some of you might even be moving away from relationships. Well, it could be work relationships, relationships with people, and cups are emotions and looking after yourself. You've got all this greatness coming ahead, and you will be able to look forward. I suspect the next week's cards will be different again, more about what you've just gone through. This is going to be a big week coming up, very big week. But look ahead, don't look back, plan your future, and all shall be well. So until next week, have a wonderful week.